How's it going?
Good. How are you doing, Braylon?
Good.
Good. Hey, good to see you.
Good to
Good
see
to
you
meet you in
too.
person.
Yeah.
So, well, again, thanks for letting us have this visit. As I know, you just were given a phone call, and now here we are.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
it's coincidence. I was just driving through the area, so it kind of worked out perfect. I figured we might as well meet in person.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
well, as I mentioned in my email, I just kind of wanted to ask you a few questions, just to get to know you a little bit better, just to kind of better figure out your situation and better understand your interest in Salesforce.
Yeah.
I guess just to start off, so for you at Monkey Bar Storage, what are your current goals for your company?
Yeah. So I mean, our main goal is expansion right now. We're hoping
Okay.
to expand all across the country.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah, what we're hoping to do is get, I guess, programs that help us understand exactly where we are right now,
Mhm.
so that we can expand in a more effective way. Because right now we're actually, I mean, we have a bunch of sales reps, and our processes aren't super smooth, I guess you could say. We try to collect data from online customers, and then our reps actually reach out to those customers using the data we've collected. The problem is right now that they get that data, and then they have to manually put that data into their phone, we'll say, and reach out to that customer, and we do it kind of on a one by one basis, and so it's not really smooth or effective.
Mhm.
And I guess that's our main issue, is that we have that data that's being manually entered in, and then it's really hard for us to track where that sales rep is in their process. So if they're struggling with some aspect of the sale, we're relying on that rep coming to us and telling us that that's the issue, so that we can help them, because we don't have the data to reach out to them and make suggestions and make sure that we are having effective sales.
Okay. So just so I understand a little bit better, so that's kind of the way that you've been doing it right now. So there's not really any software or anything that you're doing to keep track of that right now?
Exactly, yeah. So we're hoping to
Okay.
get a better program to make it a better process.
Okay. And what benefit do you feel would come from having that kind of better process?
I mean, it would be a lot faster for one thing. We'd have a lot faster processes, and honestly, I think our sales would go up, because we'd be able to track where those reps are in their sales, and we'd be able to
Okay.
help them make better sales.
Okay, great. Um, what what would this increase in revenue and this growth mean for your company?
I mean, it would help us with that initial goal that I was talking about, expansion.
Okay.
More money means
Mhm.
we're able to expand a lot faster and easier.
Yeah, yeah. Well, great. Well, thanks for me. I think just based on what you've said, I think that Salesforce, I think there's a lot of potential and a lot of offerings that Salesforce could have for you.
Yeah, that'd
So,
be great.
okay.
Cool. Move on to the next one here. The enterprise and smart home automation. How are you doing today, Kevin?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Hey, so I actually just wanted to meet with you a little bit, just
Yeah.
talk over a few things with smart home automation. I wanted to get a better feel for what you guys are all about. Just give me a brief rundown of your situation right now with smart home automation.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So currently, right now, we have. So our situation right now, we're located in 15 countries, and we're wanting to expand, um, pretty much double where we're currently
Wow.
at within the next 2 years. So that's really exciting for us right now.
Yeah.
Um, but in regards to kind of our car situation right now, we have 200. Well, kind of just so you know what exactly how we work right now.
Mhm.
We go to so 15 different. Did I say countries or states? I meant states. So 15 different states.
Okay.
We have pretty much our people go and they go to the local dealerships and they get their own cars that way.
Okay.
And so that's what we're currently doing right now, just based on needs. Um, and so yeah, so that's just kind of the situation where they're kind of just based on needs. They get cars, and so that's what we've done for the past 5 years we've been in business.
Okay, so your reps are going to different dealerships buying cars, and then the company's paying for those cars.
Yeah, just like the different, we have like our headquarters in different areas. They go, the managers go and get those cars when needed.
Okay.
Um, and so, yeah, just on a need basis, but, we just go to local dealerships. And so, I get, with that, there hasn't been much of a uniform, system that we've had.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense. How is your maintenance situation with these cars?
So we've had difficulties with that as well. Um, at first, it was going well because we typically buy the cars new,
Mm-hmm.
or when they were bought, they were new. But our cars are now reaching up to about 150,000 miles,
Okay.
and so because of that, we have frequent downtime. We have maintenance that's constantly needing to be done. Uh, so that's been an unfortunate situation that we've just had a lot of maintenance requirements because of the high mileage.
Okay. How much would you say you guys are spending on maintenance in a year?
Oh man, probably upwards. I don't know, upwards in the 100,000 a year, probably. You know,
Okay.
some pretty severe maintenance problems.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when the cars get old, that's generally what'll
Mhm.
happen there. And so when your reps are not able to use those cars, what are they doing?
They pretty much just, well, in those cases, we do have to get rental cars for them. So we kind
Okay.
of get like a temporary car that they can use, they use in, so, which that can get pretty pricey too, just because,
Yeah, so-
rental cars for even just a day get pretty pricey.
Yeah. So what would you say you spend on rentals in a year then? Because that's
So
not
yeah, that's a-
included in the 100,000, right? That's separate.
Yeah, that is separate, so that's actually a really great question. We probably spend probably about 15,000.
15,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe less, but it is high. It is a high number. And,
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine with rentals, it can it can definitely get up there.
yeah.
So, I guess what type of, I don't know, how are your relationships in terms of time for the rentals? What time do you have to spend to go get those rental cars, get them returned? Does that end up taking up a lot of time, or is that not a huge deal for you?
That's actually something good. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, I mean, just getting the cars itself. I mean, they usually are the they usually get done in the mornings,
Okay.
and so it's kind of like before they go out, they're getting. So they take their car into the shop, and then they have to go get the rental service. Actually, I didn't really think about that. So that does cause quite a good amount of time. Probably a good at least hour out of their day. An hour
Yeah.
to get it, hour to return. But I mean, at this time they could be working. So.
Yeah, so about 2 hours a day, and then I mean, it just depends what sales in that time, right? How many sales would you say they lose in that time?
Probably. I don't know. They get an average of about maybe 2 sales an hour. So, yeah, probably about 4 sales, which is in our company is a significant amount of money.
Yeah, so I mean, looking at the maintenance, the rentals, 4 sales a day per rep that's dealing with that. I mean, what would it mean to you to be able to eliminate that maintenance, the rental costs, the sales? How would that help you reach your goal of doubling?
Wow, that would be really significant. I mean, just saving 100,000 a year would be huge, and so, yeah, I don't know. That'd be huge for our company to be able to do that. Is that something you guys feel like you're able to offer to me?
Yeah, I can actually, let's look at a couple different ways where I can help you do
Okay.
that. Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up all those problems.